It's Week 13 of the NFL, and this one features the Saints' Offensive Player of the Year. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Saints and the Falcons, and it's all up next.
The weather this... Here come the Saints for their opening drive.
Shut up! Ready, ready?
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Breaks a tackle, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss.
Okay, ready? Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave with his 16th touchdown of the year.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He lets it go deep for Olave. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson with career touchdown number 70. And the Saints are back within a score. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had...
Ready up. Head up.
They'll set up a throw. And he fends him off. Flushed out right. And the defense loses him. It's complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 47 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. Dancing to his left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Back to throw again. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson with their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had
Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. 70 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from
Shot. Go.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
Trap 60. Come on.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got Mason complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Back to throw now on first down. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
Ready? Let's go. Ready?
Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get 11 yards back on the scramble as it brings up second down.
79 Bronco. Let's go now.
Back to throw here. That's caught. It's Cunningham. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints. They go play action here on first down. Keeps himself upright. Flush to his right. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They run the counter. Cunningham. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
A good position to be in here, second and inches.
Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's Mason. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
19, Lions. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Shakes off the sack. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback.
He's had such a sensational game throwing the football.
Here we go. Set. Set, go.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Set up.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Come on. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side complete. That's Mason.
Pace.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Come 19. Come 19. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 33 yards.
Cougar 19. Set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Set.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Let's go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
A good coverage on that play by A.J. Terrell.
Seven Pirates. Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game.
Good footwork at the 30. He's still on his feet and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Warrior 70. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Dragon 60.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. They'll try and throw for it.
And the Saints are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go.
Go. Check go.
Ooh, with a juke. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Olave motioning to the left. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Saints, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening.
Hey, what's good? Look, I just want to congratulate you for making the 99 club. That's a lot of grinding. You put in the work, you put in the effort, and it all paid off. Big shout out to you, man. Keep going.
It's Week 15 of the National Football League.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. Now a play fake here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The Saints at 9-4 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
As Shaheed going to go in motion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Being chased out left. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
That's good for us Saints.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That one out wide and intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right.
Now he's free at the 35.
And finally marked down at the 23. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And quickly they get to the line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
18 Rattler.
They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
60 Maverick, 60. Let's go now.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner and put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting
touchdown from 8 yards out, and the Saints have moved out in front.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. In motion goes the tight end. On play action, they'll throw. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now these two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visiting Saints who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans. Nice footwork at the 25. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the... Back to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Now this time he'll look to throw. He shakes him off. Dancing to his left.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
He'll look to throw. Fighting to stay upright. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Able to shake him off, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll drop to throw. Able to get away. Under pressure, they got him again.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Fighting through pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Check go.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 3. Flush to his right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for...
Here we go. 7 Pirates. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he stays up, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, they brought the lead into this third quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first half.
And he's got some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season.
And the Saints have retaken a third quarter lead.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. They go play action here on first down.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back.
Now he's into the clear again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. An 80-yard.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
140 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He completes it to Olave.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Second and 5.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Saints get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
He's still on his feet. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 50 yards.
And the Saints add on to their lead. The New Orleans offense set to take over.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
That's caught. It's Cunningham.
Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Offside, defense.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And he goes out right around the 39. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and a yard.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up third down.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
He's got Mason complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot. These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air.
Touchdown, Saints. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints are closing in on win number 10 as they the New Orleans offense set to take over.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
It fights him off. Now he'll escape to his right.
Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Trap 60, go!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Flushed out right.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New Orleans, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they dropped their